All right, folks, we are making something delicious today. I don't think I can take another weekend of oysters. Every Friday, I try recipes that I see off the box of products we see in the grocery store that we never really try. In fact, we often ignore the language on the box of these products. And it's time that ended. I think there are people out there spending a lot of time brainstorming what kind of recipe they could encourage consumers to make with their product, and then we don't even try it. Until now. So the product we're trying today is called McCanns Irish Oatmeal. I've never had Irish oatmeal. I'm sure it's just like regular oatmeal, but I should probably try it. And they had a recipe on the back. You know what? They also have, okay, so this recipe is for Irish oatmeal cookies. May you have warm words on a cold evening, a full moon on a dark night, and the road downhill all the way to your door. Irish blessing. There's an Irish blessing on the box? Thank you, McCanns. So first we're gonna try it just the old-fashioned 3-minute way, and then we're going to make Irish oatmeal cookies. I've been on a serious oatmeal kick lately, so this is right up my alley. I have a feeling it's gonna need brown sugar, I'll tell you that much. All right, our Irish oatmeal, it's very white. Fluffy. Look at it. Needs brown sugar. Let's make those cookies. To make these cookies, we are going to need 1/2 cup of butter. No, 1 1/4 cups of butter. What? That's a lot of butter. So the first thing we're gonna do is cream together the butter, sugars, egg, and vanilla. We're gonna combine flour, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon, and then we're going to add the flour mixture to the butter mixture. Then we stir in the oatmeal raisins and walnuts, slap them on a cookie sheet, and bake for 12 to 15 minutes at 350. I cannot remember the last time I made homemade oatmeal cookies. What a treat. I don't make them because my kids don't like them. Specifically, they don't like raisins and walnuts in them, but it's like, you gotta give the cookie a little something, just a little burst of taste. I should put brown sugar in it. Oh, I did. Okay, now, while those cook, we will clean up our mess. But I have to say, my daughter had her 8th grade graduation today. She's gonna be in high school next year. Chew on that. I was trying to remember my 8th grade graduation, and I really, I went to a Catholic school from basically from 1st grade until 7th grade. For 8th grade, I switched to a public school. Can't really remember my graduation in 8th grade, but I know that at the Catholic school I went to, the graduating 8th graders had to perform a dance in Mass. And I was so relieved to get out of that school in time to miss the dance. They danced to the tune of that old favorite, Hail Mary, Gentle Woman. And they had movements, like it was a interpretive dance. So strong and just in time. If my kids had to do a dance like that, they would never forgive me. Do you remember your 8th grade graduation? I'd love to hear all about it. Now, Kainoa had his 5th grade graduation, and I'll tell you what I'm disappointed in. This year was the first year that I know of they didn't teach DARE to the 5th grade class, because Miley did DARE, Lena did DARE, but Kainoa did not do DARE. And let me tell you, out of all 3 of my kids, Kainoa should have done DARE. If you don't know what DARE is, it is a program that is a DARE to keep kids off drugs. Basically, it teaches you how to say no to drugs, back off peer pressure, don't drink and drive, don't drink underage, addiction is bad. They didn't get any of that this year. Kesha's song came on the radio the other day talking about how your love is a drug, I'm addicted to your love or something, I don't know. And Kainoa was like, she does drugs, and that got us on the subject. And I was like, drugs are bad. You weren't educated about this. We should talk about it. And he was like, I mean, if you do it one time. I was like, no, don't say that. He's in 5th grade. Don't say if you do it one time. Why didn't they have DARE? He needs to be frightened. Remember when they would show you heroin addicts, like the first time they did heroin, like their mug shots. He hasn't seen all of that. He's just the type of kid, just wants to have a good time all the time. I joke that every year on his birthday, it's not a celebration of the day he was born, it's a celebration of another year that I have managed to keep him alive. Are they done already? They're a little bit smaller than I had anticipated. So we'll make the next batch bigger, but they're nice and golden. Yep, and hot. Let's eat a cookie. They're good. A little bit dry. I think they need more brown sugar. Very good. I could eat that whole plate. I probably should put more raisins in it. Yeah, these are a giant win. I think we knew going into it that if you like oatmeal and raisin cookies, you will probably like the oatmeal and raisin cookie recipe. Just a hunch. I think I really nailed it. I followed the directions perfectly. They remind me of childhood. We nailed it. I'm going to give our cookies 3 stars. I think they are delicious. They're warm. They have nutrition in them, right? Raisins, oatmeal can be good. It's good for you, right? They're a little bit dry. And they could use just a little more flavor. Well, I mean, I could eat every single last one of them. It's dangerous for me to be around a plate of homemade cookies. I don't know what your plans are this weekend, but for old time's sake, make a batch of homemade cookies. It smells good in the house, it tastes good in your mouth, and the kids will be happy for a sec. Have a good weekend. I am going to go try to ignore these for the rest of the day. Well, I might eat a few right now. Okay, bye.